My name is Monae J. Washington. I have 3 boys. Boy mom. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, born and raised. I actually went to school for cosmetology. I've done that for 6 years. And then I kind of just wanted something different. So one day I applied and it was a part-time teller. From there, banking became, I want to say, a passion of mine because I haven't left it yet. Always had a job, had a car, but as far as the housing was, it's very difficult to find housing in New York. I was kind of shuffling around from mom's house to my sister's house, but not really having something I could call my own. I kind of had a breaking moment in New York. My boys came to me and they said, "Mommy, I want my own." My boyfriend, he said, "Did you ever think about moving? Why don't you see how it is with Charlotte?" Once we got down here, the boys were so excited. They went outside and they just took their iPads and their phones and they stopped. And I'm looking at them like, "Guys, what are you doing? You got to get in the car. It's time to go." I said, "Mommy, this is the first time we've seen stars." And I kind of looked up and I was like, "Oh, you're right." It was really beautiful. Approaching the end of COVID, unfortunately, I got laid off. And it wasn't the best experience because it wasn't my fault. The rental property that I was at was not really working with me. I literally had no income. I was lost. I was so upset. I was so stressed. I didn't know what to do. The thing that I was thinking is this a sign for me to go back to New York? I was about to have this conversation with the boys and they just said, "I like it here." And that kind of just made me think like, I can't give up. I just remember sitting on the bed and I just went scrolling. Charlotte Family Housing kept popping up. So I said, "You know what? I think this is another sign." And I decided to call. So she told me that I had to fill out the application. So I did. And then she said they will call me within the next week. That Thursday phone call made everything better for me. This is the first step to getting back to where I need to be. The first time I stepped in there, the living room was clean. They had a nice sofa, they had TV, they had a computer. And then when she walked me down the hall, she opened up the door and then I seen the room and I was like, "Oh wow, I was not expecting that." I utilized all their resources to the best of my ability. They gave supplies, they gave you as much tools as you needed to make sure that when you're on your own, you're able to move forward. I met with my caseworker and we had a plan. We mapped everything out throughout our meetings. When I first got here, it was like, okay, I'm dreaming. I gotta get up. Like I was not expecting this at all. And it's just overall beautiful. I had to learn how to be patient with myself especially. And I've always put the boys first than before myself. But in order for me to provide for them, I have to be well and I have to be level-headed when it comes to certain things. Now I feel like I can breathe because I was always moving, doing something, planning. I got to do this, I got to do that, and forgetting about me. My boys, they see that I'm a little calmer. Try to spend as much time with them because I have the time now. We can just sit outside and just sit and talk as enjoying the life that we do have out here. I want to be there so my boys know that throughout this whole journey, Mommy's been there. She's been supporting us, taking care of us. She has been the best mom. And that's what I live for. And I'm proud of myself that I actually stood ground and I didn't quit. I didn't just give up. And I want my boys to know that life is a challenge. And if you don't challenge yourself, you're never going to get better. But they have motivated me throughout this whole process because I thought it could have been different. They just are always on the side of me. And they have been my rocks throughout every experience I've been through. They're my protectors.